Always
yet.
takes.
Oh,
Why is that? You're gonna go to the toilet.
yeah.
Well, you can go to the toilet, and I'll just send all these links out. So I'll give you a minute to go to the toilet, and I'll do all these links. Now I'll just put that there. This. Yeah. Oh, it disappeared. All right, now let's post this in here. Talking all things, captains and more, etc. We've got 2 people watching. Here we go. Victor, I need to tag Victor, Brenton in here as well too. And and the Dream Team Asylum, put that in here. Gee, he's back. Add to stage. Alright, put that there. He should be back now. Hello? Hello? Alright. Can you hear me? I've posted it in here, so hopefully you can hear me. Close this off, close that off, close this off. Don't need this open. Got the AFL fixtures there. AFL fixtures and AFL injury list. Can you hear me? Is that not? Can you hear me? Hello? Timba? AFL Fantasy, get the link up as well too. Because they've all got the DPPs now too as well too. So hopefully you guys are all well. I'll go through the DPPs as well. Where is Timba? I have to give him a bit of a buzz. Hopefully he can hear me. Hey, is he still in the toilet, is he? I'm just quickly giving a buzz to try and get him back on the thing. I better move the TV away as well too. I don't want to get the TV on there. Hello? Is it working? No, is it working? I'm just on live now, just checking if you can actually get back into the thing. Have you finished out the toilet? Okay, yep. All right, sweet. And then can you join? Yeah, when you join, I'll get you on the thing. Perfect. I'll speak to you in a minute. We're just live at the moment, so everything's going live. That's funny. I'll see you. What's say in 3 minutes? You said. All right. Well, hurry up. I'll be on in a minute. I'll dawdle and talk about other things. All right. I'll speak to you in a minute. All right. Do you need another invite, or you can just join? All right. Sweet. All right. Live streaming there. That's fun. All right. So Tim ended up having to go to the toilet. I thought his thing just disappeared, but no, it's live things happening all at once. So now I need to get to the DPPs. Let's go through our DPPs, why don't we? That's a good idea. So let's go through our players that have been added to DPP. All right, hopefully you're well. I actually did all right this week. I was surprisingly. My captains had Merritt as captain 136. So I was pretty happy. 134 he got adjusted to in the end. So I was actually pretty happy with that. So that was a bit of a highlight as well too. So a lot of people went Dawson or TDK and a few others that didn't do that well. And I did a crazy move. I did trade out McRae. A lot of people kept him, but he got 59, so that helped. I did trade him to Merritt, so it was kind of a silly trade, but it worked well in the end. Now, let's get to our added to DPPs while we're waiting for our man Timba. All right, so add defence. We have got Rory Laird, Mark Blickclavs, Hamlin, Wicks, Dacos, McInes, O'Sullivan, Gimby, Reed, Silvani, Hollands, Fletcher, Baker, Gallagher, Shield, Petty, Windsor, Stone, Burns, Committee, Hasty, Burgoyne, and Geoff. For our midfield, we got Rankin, Curtin, Florent, Warner, Perryman, Weller, Buderick, McKercher, Hanson, Sheasel, Dwyer, Freya, Davidson, Jones, Chandler, Tracy, Sonsi, McRae. The one that add ruck is the Coning, which kind of obvious. All right. There we go.
Hello.
All right, there you are. You're back. And those that are added forward, James
you,
Peatling, Draper,
you said
Dangerfield,
hurry
Warner,
up.
Campbell, McCartan, Hanley, Graham, Phillips, Young, Lord, Kemp, Ashcroft, O'Donnell, Draper, Martin, Perkins, Sparrow, Petrarca, Sharp, Henderson, Ross, Layla, Blight, Reed,
Wait a minute.
Nigo, Boak, and Hardwick. All right, so I just went through 70 players just then.
I thought you were gonna wait for me.
Well, I had to fill in time for something to do, so I just went through all the DPPs. So I can't believe how many DPPs there are.
You
But
rang me
that
up
is
when I was in the toilet, you know.
well, you're live now, so so everyone knows that you're on the toilet there. Uh,
Not
uh,
nice.
well, I can't believe him. Everyone's commenting too many players. Um, Uh, there's so many 70 players DPP now. That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit
Oh,
like Sammy. What?
bit like what? Sammy what?
Toilets.
Oh, well, I was also gonna say that I just sort of said a bit of my +3 already, but what's your +3 this week? What was your +3 this week?
I need to have a look at my team. How do you get my team on here?
All right, let me get to your team. Do the
Then
same
I
old
can.
thing as I did before. I got a AFL fantasy. Got a. I think we both did all right for a change. We both got like 2100. You got 2200. You smashed it. I thought I did all right with 2100. You did better. Let's go to a ladder, and then I should be able to see your team. Oh yeah, you're on top of the ladder here. Look at that, jeepers!
No,
Oh, look
I'm
at that.
not.
You're top 1000. Look at that. Timba A. Yeah, you're here.
Wait,
How do
I can't see it.
I'm just putting your present share screen. Uh, share screen. Um, I should be able to share this. Here we go.
Remember last week we were talking about Vice and you shaking your head?
There we go. Can you see that? Look at
Yep.
that. Top 1000. You're going to get a hat. Jeepers. All right. Now, so look, see, you scored 2212. So I thought I was happy with 2100. You got 2200. That's even better. Look at that. See, you had Brayshaw. I knew you had Brayshaw captain because on my thing it had Driscoll, but I knew you traded him in and put him captain. So that's actually pretty ballsy. Um, you you got him Brock as well, I see.
Can you check the last round scores on there?
This is the last round score. This is last round. You got
No,
$90,000
no,
in the bank.
no, I mean the player. What player got last week?
Yeah. What player do you want to look at?
Go up for a minute.
Yep.
You know that click that arrow up top.
Which arrow?
Keep going up.
This one. See, you can
No,
see last round score 103.
no, but keep going up for a minute.
Up. Yeah.
See that round 6? Click on that.
Yeah, that's round 6. Yeah.
Click round 5. Shit, there's a bloody ant on me.
Oh, look at this. Round 5 ranking. Look, 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 look at this.
What?
Look. Look at your round 5 ranking.
Is that good?
Tim was 32nd this week. Wow, that's huge. And Sajeev, will watch in the morning. He said he's going to bed, but he'll watch it.
That's good. I never knew I can do that.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. Look at that. That's not bad. And look, oh yeah, see, it shows your scores of the players now. See, look at that. See, so you can actually see what they actually scored. That makes it a bit more easier.
See? You didn't know that.
Well, and look at this. I can't believe it. Ashcroft lost a tackle. He was on 98, and then tonight I just noticed he's 94. So that's weird. He lost a tackle in
How many
2 days.
how many hundreds did he get?
You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9.
Wow.
Oh look, McRae 59. What's his break even now? 121 break even. I traded him out. That was my trade of the week. Wow. He's how much is he owned by now? 61% own him.
Mm.
So you traded out someone to Brock and you traded someone O'Driscoll to Brayshaw. Pretty sure that's what you did.
Yeah. What do you think on the team? I think my +3 would be Holmes.
Yep. Oh yeah, Holmes. He did all right. Started it off quite well. I
I
um
didn't even pick cats, you know.
I know I know you were telling me to change too. I can't believe that. I had Geelong picked and then I changed it. Why did I change?
What do you think of the
Uh,
team though?
yeah, that's actually pretty decent. That's like
32nd.
yeah.
I got no idea what
Um
trades to do now.
yeah, 32nd is really good.
Have you
Um
tried the
I
group?
so what was your +3? So yeah, your +3 that's my +3 I should say. My +3, so I traded McRae out. People were telling me, "Oh, that's a silly trade," but I traded him
No.
out to Merritt. Merritt got 134, uh, McRae got 59, and then I traded Henry down to Bice, your mate Bice, and he got
Yeah.
94. So I
Look
traded
at the
out
moustache.
59 and I got into on 28, so I can't complain about that trade.
Look at the moustache.
Yeah, and I had him on my bench. Oh, and you got Reed and I got Trainer, so we both got 90 because Trainer. There's a lot of 98 scores this week too. I noticed. Did you notice that? There's a lot of people that finished on 98. Even Ashcroft was on 98 too until that last tackle got taken off.
On a -3, probably be bloody Callahan. I hate Callahan.
That's a strong, strong word. Cheapers. Sorry if Callahan's watching this because my mate plays for his team. My mate's Caniglio, and he plays for GWS with Callahan, his teammate. And
Or Connor Stone. Connor Stone.
yeah, well, I got him on my bench. I don't play him on my field. Yeah, he's got on your bench too. See, you got 3 forward lines. You got 3 in the forward. You got Stone, Paco, and Hull.
Where's he of the team? Forward line.
That's not bad. Davidson's gone up a bit now. He's $500,000. That's all right. Ashcroft's 600K now. What's his break even? 24. He's going to go up still. That's a lot.
Midfield stacked.
Lindsay, apart from Lindsay, needs to get traded. I think he's got break even 49. So
-3.
yeah,
Yeah. Was it Callahan? Yeah, it was.
yeah. I reckon
Or
for
Stone.
me, I reckon me's probably my one's probably Wicks.
Oh, you
Wicks
like
is
your
my worst.
Wicks. He's your
Well,
favourite
he's got
guy.
oh, you told me to get him, and then the day it started, you traded him out without telling me, and he's giving me a 44, 57, 40, got 57 this week. So, oh.
Is your team
So,
different? Pretty similar to mine?
mine's I've restructured it a bit. My team. Let me
So have
try.
I.
I had no rookies on defense, and now all of a sudden I got to get rookies on my defense. So I'm doing rubbish. But see, look at that. See, I looped Bryce, and then I got Taylor on the bench. I needed to get rid of him. What's his break even now? 73. Yeah, I need to get rid of him. Then see, I got in Merritt back in. My midfield is a little expensive now, but I need to get Daniel up forward because my forward was rubbish this week.
Hey. Sorry.
Wicks. At least Green did all right. Break even 69 now. Oh, and Simpkin played and he's got 110 break even 87. But no, that Wicks is a spud.
We're going to bet Callahan or Lindsay.
What's that?
You going to trade Callahan out or?
Maybe. Oh no, I'll probably trade Wicks out first.
Is that
Spud.
my team?
That's your team, yeah. So now we could go through. Oh yeah, we should go through the fixtures. We can talk about the
What's your -3?
my -3 is Wicks.
And your
Oh,
+3?
my +3 probably my trade and my captain. I traded McRae to Merritt. That was a very ballsy move. So, and I McRae got 59, Merritt got 134, and I had him captain. So he was one of the top scorers for captains this week.
Yeah, and Mr. Vice did well.
Yeah, Mr. Bice did well. I traded him in as well too. Got 94, so that wasn't too bad. Remember last week on our podcast, I did say Merritt averaged 109 against Melbourne, and he got another one. That was pretty good.
Mm.
Now we can go through. Let's go through our fixturing. First game on Thursday night. Oh, it is.
What's the best trading targets,
Yeah, that's what we're going to go through. So each game we'll go through the best trading targets for you,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
and then I'll go through the captains, and we're going to go through our tips as well. All
No,
right. So
not that rubbish again. Tipping.
what rubbish? Oh
Tips.
yeah. Oh, I shocking. I changed all my tips and I stuffed up. I did rubbish this week. Terrible. All right. Now first game Thursday night is Brisbane versus Collingwood. Oh yeah, that's my team. Yeah. Oh yeah, actually, fun fact. Before I forget, just a shout out to all the Queenslanders. It's the first time Queensland's out of all the states, Queensland's the only unbeaten state. Brisbane and Gold Coast both haven't lost a game, and Brisbane's first time they've ever been 5-0 in their history. So just a little
Not for
shout out.
long. Not for
What's that?
long. Not for
Yeah,
long.
yeah, not for long. That's why I got to make the most of it while it's happened. So. We're on top of the ladder at the moment, so I've got to experience it while we can. um,
Are you showing off?
well, this week I am, yeah. uh, I have to get my burger tomorrow if I'm grilled. A free burger. If your team wins, if your burger wins, if your team wins, and you're signed up with grilled, you can get a free burger too. By the way, so make sure you do that. Select your team. Oh, and I umpired this week back umpiring, so my legs are cooked. But shout out to everyone that went back to football this weekend for all the local footy out there. Hopefully they went
Cooked.
well.
What? Cooked
What's
like
that?
an egg. Cooked like an egg.
Yeah. I'm just so tight. I got a foam roller and I'm getting a massage tomorrow. So um, I need to get the knots out.
Well, I've got sore legs driving first time.
That's right. And you're pulling out on the road and all that. You're a bit nervous, I heard.
Yes, I might see you in beep beep.
That'll be funny. Um, all right, so Brisbane versus Collingwood is the first game on Thursday night. Easter Thursday, by the way. Easter this weekend, so I'll be at church, so I'll miss some of it on Friday and Sunday. But Easter Thursday night, the traditional game, Brisbane versus Collingwood at the Gabba. Collingwood have to travel first time in 2 weeks in a row for the first time ever. So who are you going to tip with Brisbane Collingwood?
Well, the best trade-in targets is Dacos for Collingwood and Perryman.
I knew you'd say that. Oh. Oh.
Oh,
And he's got DPP now, so it's even better, more incentive to trade him in, isn't it?
yeah.
What about Brisbane? What sort of players do you want to trade in from them?
Probably Ashcroft or
Which
Zorko. He's
Ashcroft?
got Levi.
Oh yes, Levi's got forward midfield status now, you know.
Yeah. Dunkley's pretty good.
Yep, Dunkley. Neil looked a bit sore the other day. I would avoid Zorko because Coleman and Dode will be coming back soon, so I'll avoid
Mm.
him.
Remember, you can call Perryman Cherry Man too, like Cherry.
Oh yeah. Oh, actually, I haven't seen Perryman play yet, so I'll see him play for the first time against us on Thursday. Because he never touches the ball, so I don't know what he looks like.
Oh, he's got hair. He's got um beard, grey hair. Number 12 on his back.
He might get more than 40. Oh yes, Jacob is on. G'day, Jacob. I see him talking a bit in the pigsty group as well too. So Jacob has joined in. He says, "Gotta be getting Dacos this week, surely." Yes. Actually, Dacos actually features in my captains as well in
Captains.
this game.
Why would he be in
And
your captains?
so game one, Pies can be tricky to score against. Neil averages 92 versus Pies, only 1 ton in his last 5 games. Dunkley averages 95 versus Pies. He's up and down. He goes 1 ton, no ton, 1 ton, no ton. His last game was at 84, so he's due for a ton this week. But Dacos actually surprise packet out of the bunch on this game. Dacos averages 106 versus the Lions, 4 out of 5 tons. So, and we all know what happened in the grand final the year before. He carved us up a bit as well too. So um, they don't really seem to tag him for some reason. But Dunkley will need to somehow shut him down. But I don't know if he can because although sometimes he can shut him down. But yeah,
Remember,
what's his
remember that grand.
what's that?
Remember that Premier final when Cats beat Brisbane?
What's that got to do with it? That was like 3 years ago. Remember that prelim last year when we beat Geelong? Dacos's break even is 86. So yeah, you can get him in this week if you want. He's priced at 1 million, so it's pretty cheap actually as well too. So um, you can get him in this week if you want, but you would have to do it Thursday night though. I do not like getting Thursday night players in for some reason because Friday is when the teams get finalised, and don't forget the Monday game. We won't know the final teams for Hawthorn Geelong. Do you have any Hawthorn Geelong players in your team?
You're looking at my team now.
Well, yeah, you got Bailey Smith. Yeah. Um,
Max Holmes and
Smith.
yeah, and Dangerfield's a mid forward.
Yep, he's cheap now. Oh, we'll get to that game a bit later, but this. Oh, who did you tip, by the way? Lions or Pies?
It's Sunday night, so I probably pick Brisbane.
It's Thursday night, the game.
Tonight, Sunday though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, tonight, yeah. So you're picking Brisbane. All right. Yeah. You know what? I actually last week, this week, I mean, I was so close to tipping Bulldogs, and I'm a bit worried. I'm a bit worried because you know how when teams win so many games and they're due for a loss, like we've won 19 of 21 games so far.
Be like
and we've
Hawthorn today.
won 8 in a row while trailing at half time. So we're doing quite well, but eventually there's going to be a loss. Eventually, I think so. If this might be the week, maybe, but I hope not because I don't like Collingwood. So I
Who are
hope we
you
can
playing
win.
next, mate?
Who are we playing? Good question. We got St Kilda, then we got
What's the team?
Gold Coast. Oh yes, next game. Oh, yeah, we need to look at the next game. All right, next game is North Melbourne versus Carlton on Good Friday. Anyone from that teams you want to get in?
Kangaroos.
Yep. Simpkin. You have got Simpkin yet?
No, he's a good pick. LDU's a good pick.
What about Sheasel? You got Sheasel yet? No.
I was just about to say him.
They're all doing pretty good, aren't they?
Yeah, and X areas are not doing well. He might be a trade out target.
Yep. What about anyone from Carlton? Like Tom DeConey might be a trade out too. He did rubbish too.
That Cal guy, that new rookie, he's a good cheap rookie.
Cow.
Carroll.
From who? From where? From
Carlton. He got a
Cow.
65 this week. I was going to get him, but it was too late.
What's his name?
Carroll. Carrol.
Oh, you mean Will White? You mean
No.
Will White got 69, and he's a rookie price too from Carlton.
He's a defender.
Oh. What price is he?
200 cheap.
300. Oh, Carroll, you mean?
Yeah, Carroll.
Yeah, he got 68. Yeah, so he's got a break even -4. Yeah, you could get him. He's a defender. He's cheap.
I was going to get him, but I pressed the wrong button, so I got that idiot. What?
What idiot?
Not idiot.
Um,
Brockman.
Brockman. Oh, who? Brockman. Who's Brockman?
Brock, you know, Sandy Brock.
Oh yes, Brock. Oh, of course, yeah, Brock. Yeah, he's not an idiot. Jacob Wilkie has also
I was
questioned.
joking with you.
Oh, okay. He said Rory Shees might get the tag. Do you reckon Shees will get the tag, Tim? Because Carlton can be a bit tricky to score against at times.
Oh, and Sam Ross is a good target too. I forgot about him.
Actually, not quite this game because I'm not sure if you noticed, but know this stat, but Walsh in 5 games against North Melbourne has averaged just 85 points, and he's got no tons out of 5 games. So,
Chera? Anyone got Chera?
Chera could be a good sneaky pick because Chera has been scoring well this year, hasn't he?
Yep, and I've started with him.
Sheasel was supposed to get tagged the other week against Sydney too, against James Jordan, I noticed. I was thinking he's going to get tagged, but he never tagged him, and he got 125. But so in a way, if he didn't get tagged then, maybe he might not get tagged. But yeah, Carlton can be a bit of a hard team to score against at times. So maybe I probably wouldn't put him as a captain or anything like that. Who are you tipping, North Melbourne or Carlton?
Where's your ranking at the moment?
What's that?
You didn't say about your ranking. What did you end up?
Rubbish. Oh, I need to look at my Real Dream Team ranking. That's better. I know this is a fantasy chat, but my Real Dream Team's a lot better than my fantasy. I Super Coach. Guess what I scored in Super Coach this week?
No idea. I'm talking fantasy.
Holy moly! Wow, wow! My Super Coach. I was ranked in the top 500 here, and Overall, I'm in the top 3,000 out of 200,000 teams in Supercoach. I scored 23.65. No way. Look at that. I'm doing doing way better than fantasy. Who cares about fantasy? Far out. That's crazy. Jeepers.
Well, we do because we did.
Yeah, I know. I care about fantasy more than Supercoach, but far out. I don't even care about Supercoach, and I'm doing better than that.
Well, I got 20. I got 23.15 in that too.
In fantasy, guess what I'm ranked? I'm like 30,000 ranked in fantasy, but I'm 3,000 ranked in Supercoach. That's
But no,
ridiculous.
for the week, what do you end up with for the week?
Uh, for the week,
Yeah.
let me see.
Hello.
Overall, was it this week? How do I do that? Um, how do you see your ranking for? Oh, I see. You got to do round 5. That's right.
Yeah.
Round 3 ranking, I was ranked in the top 3,000. So that's not bad. That's better than other weeks. So,
I can't see it. I can't see it on the screen.
I'm on the computer as well.
No, you should
Far out.
done it
Sorry, I got a bit excited about that super coach though. Far out. That's my best super coach ranking I've had in a while. Far
You
out.
should have done it on this screen so I can check.
Oh yeah, I'll show you my super coach. This will be better.
No.
Yeah, I'm showing you my super coach. This is my better thing. Here we go. AFL super coach. Have a look at this. How do
Well,
I can you see this?
no.
I have to log in. That stupid thing makes me log in. And who are
I
you
can't
tipping
see
out of North
anything.
Melbourne and Carlton, by the way?
You're
I'm
frozen.
getting there. I'm just asking you so I can. What do you mean? You can't see anything?
Your face is. No, I can't.
Should be able to see something.
No, I'm on your AFL fantasy website.
Are you?
And you're frozen. And you're frozen as well. Your face keep frozen.
Why is that not working? Supercoach is not loading in. Anyway. Oh well. Now, what was I saying?
Why is the page frozen?
That's weird. I don't know what happened to the page. Can you see me moving now?
Yeah, but the screen's not moving.
Yeah. Well, it should move. Don't know why it's not moving.
Move. Can you move? Click on it.
AFL Supercoach. Let's see now. Is this working?
Yes, better now.
It makes me log in. I don't want to show my details. I can't do that. I'll do it. It's super coach anyway. Let's continue on to fantasy because I'll get carried away otherwise. What are we tipping? I'm tipping Carlton. Who are you tipping in this game? North or Carlton?
Probably North Melbourne here.
All right, West Coast versus Bombers. Whoa, who are you gonna? This is the next Good Friday game. Who you reckon you're gonna trade in? What are some trading targets for this team? These games, these teams.
Can you move the screen? Change screens?
How do you mean?
Like, you're not clicking on anything.
Well, there's. I'm just looking at the fixture. AFL fixture. There we go.
But before, you weren't touching it before.
All right. So, what are we looking at now? We are looking at uh West Coast Essendon. Who are you gonna pick? Oh, or
Right.
players do you want to get? I mean, sorry.
And probably Guas, whatever his name is.
Why is that not showing Gross? Oh, yes, Gross. That did not work. I can't remember. I have to go back there. And what do you reckon about merit? Reckon people can get merit in?
Too expensive, I think.
Have you seen his average versus West Coast? I'm going to put him as my vice captain this week because his average is 110 versus West Coast, only one score below 100 with 91 in his past 13 games. So he'll be a handy vice captain option.
Mm.
Who are you going to tip, West Coast or Bombers?
Well, I think who's the other guy from West Coast again?
Brock?
No, not him. He's a
Marek?
forward. Yeah, him.
Yep. He's not bad to get as well. You reckon? He's not bad.
The Paige Fraser on my team, is it?
No, that's back to the fantasy one now because it won't let me show the fixture in on there for some reason.
What about ladder? How's the ladder going?
The ladder. Let me see.
No, our ladder, fantasy ladder.
Oh, ladder. Look
Timber's
at that. You're on
Cats.
top of the ladder here. Look at this.
Not for long.
Just like Brisbane.
Well, if you go to the Sharks, Dream Team Asylum here, and you can change the league.
Oh, yeah. Now, so who you tipping? West Coast Bombers. I'm tipping Bombers in this one.
Yep, S&M.
Well, all right. So now this is Easter Saturday. Melbourne versus Fremantle. Um, who would you want to get from Freo and Melbourne? Any players that Petrarca's now half forward now, you know that?
Yep, and you can check the league if you want. If you want.
The any other players you want to get? You think of getting?
Bracewell's cheap. Yeah. Swan's cheap.
Yeah. Brayshaw and Clary gonna turn up there. Yes, good. Yes, Jacob. Jacob's still on here. Good. Oh, Jacob, you can tell us what were your plus threes and negative threes too, by the way. What was your good trade-ins and trade-outs? And Jacob, yes, talking about Brayshaw and Clary, Brayshaw averages 98 versus Melbourne, and his last 6 games he's turned up 4 times again. Turned up 4 times in his last 6 games against Melbourne. So that's actually pretty decent. So that's actually pretty good.
Yeah, maybe you want get paid, man.
Yeah. Um, and yeah, Fremantle's got a decent fantasy run as well too. So I think that's why people got in Brayshaw last week because obviously they had Richmond this week and then Melbourne next week. So Melbourne been giving up a lot of points as well too lately. I have a feeling that Melbourne may win, but Melbourne played so bad again. Hard. And Fremantle's played 3 games and they've beaten 2 bottom teams. So it's going to be hard to pick. Who are you going to pick this week, this game in Melbourne Fremantle, Tim?
I'll pick Melbourne 4 weeks in a row.
Yeah, me too. Oh, they better win sometime or other, don't you reckon?
Well, they got Tigers next week, the Dreamtime game.
Oh, they're going to have a draw. Jacob has put his plus threes. My backline rooks started Trainer, Bice, and Reed. Perfect. Yeah, Trainer, Bice, and Reed. That's 390s right there. My rucks, -3 of X and TDK. Yes, so I had Zeri as well. He was a bit rubbish this week.
No,
TDK,
no, no,
disappointing.
no. I didn't have him.
Yep, Tim's was a bit kissed this week. He had English and Gorn, so his worst score was 98 for Ruck. So he needs to buy a lotto ticket, I think, when it comes to Rucks, doesn't it?
Then I'll probably win the lotto.
The ruck lotto. Yeah, no, a lot of rucks, a lot of teams had either TDK or Zeri this week. Who are you thinking of putting vice captain or captain, Jacob? Adelaide versus Giants. Oh, yeah, this is the fifth game. Adelaide versus Giants.
You forgot your tip.
Adelaide. What's that?
Your Melbourne tip.
I tipped Melbourne, but I'm not very much confidence. Um,
I think
Adelaide.
I might change the Dockers actually.
Yeah, I might go Dockers too. Then. um,
Don't copy me and go for Eager.
yeah. Well, I'm losing faith in Melbourne here. Um, well, and you know
But
what? And you know what? Melbourne are the Demons, and it is Easter, so you'd think the Saints will probably have a better chance of winning than the Demons on the Easter round, won't it? When you think about it.
you know I'm
Um,
asking a footy tipping and he asked for my opinion.
true. It's the Adelaide versus Giants. Now, last week or this week coming up, Joyita Rest and St Kilda played, and remember how I said on the podcast to not put anyone from that game captain? And I was kind of right there because Toby Green did all right. But he only got 103, and McRae did rubbish because it's GWS are hard to score against. They're a red team. So I have put down no one to put for captains for Adelaide and Giants. Dawson averages 96, but he's only scored 3 tons in his last 11 games against GWS. So um, I didn't really pick anyone to captain in that game. What about you? Who do you reckon you want to get from those teams? Caniglio is now 4-2, in that game.
Mm, Connor Stone is cheap.
You're telling me you're -3. You want to get rid of him,
Yeah, I mean they trade out targets.
and I reckon Sam Taylor
Callahan,
probably has to go too.
Callahan will have to go.
Callahan, you want to get him as well.
Sorry, Callahan owners.
um,
Tom Green, he's cheap.
yep, Tom Green's actually pretty cheap. Adelaide is a tough matchup though. So, but then
Rankin,
again,
he's good.
Giants are tough too.
Rankin,
Rankin,
Dawson.
yep, he's a decent forward up forward. Jacob has mentioned VC on Dacos, C on Bray, maybe C on McRae, because Mac was tagged by Bedford. He won't be tagged again this week. Yes, so that's what I was mentioning about GWS. They're very hard to score against, and plus, you know how James Jordan from Sydney, he's a good tagger, but I reckon GWS have the second best tag, and that's why GWS are very hard to score against. I like how
Oh.
enthusiastic you are. You're yawning. Um, the um, so yeah, that could work. Do you have Merit by any chance, Jacob? If you have Merit, I would probably suggest to vice captain Merit, just because of his previous history against West Coast. He averages 110 versus them. But if you don't have Merit, then yeah, that will be another good decent shout. Because not many people would have Dacos, and I find vice captains are actually really good with uniques as well too. Because if you do a unique as a vice captain and they score well, then you can even move up more the rankings because people will be doing common players as well too. So not as many people have Dacos at the moment because it's just come off the bye and all that. So that's quite handy. Who are you tipping out of this game, Adelaide and Giants, Tim?
Probably Crows, I think.
Yeah, I'm tipping Giants. Adelaide really
One
hasn't played
one
any tough.
different. One different.
Yeah, I think because Adelaide haven't played many top teams yet, and we saw what happened against Geelong. They lost to Geelong, so
Yeah,
and Giants, I think
I didn't even pick them.
I know you're the biggest Cat fan, and you didn't pick them. So um, yeah, game 6, which is the Tigers versus Gold Coast. This is an interesting one as well too. Who do you suggest from this teams to get in?
Taranto's pretty good. How much is
He's,
he worth?
he's pretty cheap now. Let's have a look at his price. Toronto is um, He's 895k. He's got a break even of 92. He got 97. Hasn't really got many tons yet. Not been scoring too much, but
Can you check it
that
on this one?
if I did, I don't know if I can on there. Can I?
Yeah, you can.
Um, he's got his break even 92, but he only coming off a 97, so didn't really score too much this week. But on the flip side, what sort of Gold Coast players would you probably target? Because Richmond give up a lot of points, you know.
But you can check on here too.
Yeah. What Gold Coast players do you think we can target?
Mm, no idea.
Well,
uh,
I'll give you a one that's quite good. He averages 120 versus the Tigers with 3 tons, 126 or above in his last 4 games. Have a guess who I'm thinking of. He's from Gold Coast.
no Anderson.
Yeah, how did you know that straight away?
I just remembered.
Yeah, so I don't mind him. He's pretty good. I like him. He's a good, unique podder as well too. So if you do have him, you could put him as a captain as a sneaky option as well too. Um, Rao and Miller, they usually do pretty good. They probably could do all right as well against them. Well, most teams seem to do well against Richmond, don't they? When you think about it.
Jared Rich, he's your favourite guy. I like Ricks and Wits.
Yeah. Oh, Wits is better than Wicks. I can't stand Wicks, that guy. Um, Wicks, what a he Wicks like as
There's a movie from Ricks.
what's his name? Rory. Remember when he was over in Perth and I interviewed him, I asked him about English and he called English a glorified spud. Well, I think Wicks is a glorified spud. He has been getting me 40s and 50s, and that's probably the worst player I've had in this silly year, that's for sure.
What kind of spud? Chicken spud, baked potato.
Yeah. Oh, yes. So Jacob, going back to Jacob, he did an outside tip here. John Noble. So let me just have a look at his average against Richmond. Richmond, John Noble. Actually, I was looking at him actually as a defender option as well too. Let's have a look at what he averages against Richmond.
I can't
Against
see
Richmond,
anything.
Noble 68, 58, 55, 68, 87, 41, averages 63. However, he's definitely changed his role now at the Gold Coast. He's playing a lot better. He's got 82, 117, 98, and 66 this year. So he's averaging a lot better this year so far. So that could be a sneaky pick. I probably wouldn't put him as a captain, but you could probably trade him in if you wanted to, like as a nice and unique as well too. Um,
I can't see anything on here.
Oh, can't you see these comments? Can you? Or
No,
can you?
no, or the thing you do when you have a look at players. I can't see what you're doing on this one.
Oh, see. So I use my computer and I also use the laptop as well too. I find the computer is a bit more faster to search up the player. Um, but Jacob's also commenting on the YouTube here. I think I can see the comments. I don't think you can. Oh, that makes sense. Um, who are you
You
tipping, Tigers or Gold
you
Coast in that
can
game?
you can do it on this one instead of so I can have a look too.
Oh yeah. I just do fan footy. I look at that, and I'll also look at the player list. What who are you tipping with Tigers and Gold Coast, by the way? I'm tipping Gold Coast.
Probably Gold Coast,
Yeah.
but this screen's been frozen for a while. What are you doing?
I was just on the ladder for your where you are. Now, game 7. This is on Sunday, Easter
Yeah, it's
Sunday.
frozen though. You're not doing anything.
I haven't moved it. Oh, hey, I'll move it for you. There you go. Um, it's moved. Um, There are games for Easter Sunday. Sydney Swans versus Port Adelaide Power. Um, This is an interesting one. You know how Rosie scored 126 this week against Hawthorn? Rosie only averages 78 versus the Swans with only 1 ton out of 7 games he's played against them. So you sound so excited about this. You got Rosie on your team. You need to know about this. He only averages 78 versus Swans, 1 ton out of 7. I like how you yawn at the most important information. What
Well, you yawn when you're tired.
True. Good. That's a good that's good. What what players are you looking at trying to this one. That the one person to get trade out is Wicks. If you have Wicks, trade him out. Who else do you think you're gonna get in this game?
If you had Reece, keep him.
No, my candle's burnt out well and truly. Wicks is burnt out for sure. He needs to get out on my team. Get out in the bin. What who are you gonna target in this game?
Probably Clayton Cleary. He's pretty good.
That's right, Cleary. Brenton mentioned to make sure to mention about Cleary. He'll be good up the forward. Um, also,
What do you trade Sanders to him?
I don't have Sanders. Oh no, you got Sanders. Sorry, yeah. Sanders. What
Down
did
there.
Sanders score? What did he score?
That's better.
Sanders got 80. Break even of 60. He's got St Kilda this week, so he should score all right this week. Um, I'll probably keep Sanders. I don't know. Yeah,
What do you
you could
think about the
probably
team then? What should I do? You reckon?
maybe trade to get down to Cleary. Maybe trade. You can hold my money still. Um, maybe Kako. Get rid of Kako or Stone. Um, you could get rid of O'Sullivan. You can get Lindsay out. Lindsay O'Sullivan. Um, I reckon one of those players you can get rid of. To get down to Cleary. Um,
And
oh,
upgrade Callahan.
just a comment here, by the way. Jacob also said Rosie shouldn't be tagged by Jordan though. Butters will be. Rosie is going to be go big again. Yes, that's a good point. Butters is actually back in the team now, so Rosie was getting a bit tagged at the start of the season because Butters wasn't around. And Jordan, I'm surprised didn't tag the other week. Didn't tag Sheasel. Every
So,
time I say something about captains, all I hear is yawning. Oh, um,
well,
it's a funny pod.
it is
Swans versus.
midnight.
So who are you tipping? Swans. Well, we'll get through these games nice and fast. Then, Swans versus Power. Who are you tipping out of this team? This game. This game.
Chad Warner's a good forward pick.
Yep, he's a forward now, isn't he? Um, who are you
Is he?
tipping? Swans or Power?
And Port Adelaide probably. If you don't have Wazee, you can get him.
Yep. I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna tip Swans in this one. Who are you tipping?
Probably Port Adelaide.
Do you know I've never got a parlay tip right yet this year. I've tipped them, they lose, and I don't tip them, they win. And I tip them when they lose, and then I don't tip them when they win. So I can't get them right this year. Um,
Be like maybe not pick against Cats.
yep. All right. The game 8. This is the last Easter Sunday game. Dogs versus the Saints. Um, interesting fact: Libba only averages a 70 versus the Saints, only 1 ton out of 13 games. But obviously that was with when he had Bontempelli and all the other players that he was fighting against as well too to try and get the possessions of the ball. But obviously Trelaw and Bontempelli's. I think Bontempelli is he coming back? I think they said he might be coming back actually. Um, Easter
Yeah.
weekend,
Yeah.
so he might be returning. So obviously maybe his scores may be affected. Um, who do you
That's
reckon
why
you?
Sanders might be reduced points.
Yes, yes. Now I see why you're asking about Sanders. Yes, so I should have really thought ahead. Um, who do you reckon you're going to trade in or trade out from these teams?
Uh, What, to trade out or trade in?
Yeah, either way. So you're thinking of maybe Sanders or Hole, maybe, or maybe you could probably keep Hole another week. He's still got money to make.
Only get rid of Callahan. Is he good? Can he go to midfielder or forwards?
Depends if you want, like, you could even get him to like a Petraka and bring Petraka up forward, maybe. That would be quite a unique forward.
Or Chad Warner? He's cheap.
Yep. Oh yeah, Chad Warner's pretty cheap. You could get him up forward as well too.
Or get Reece in.
No, no. Who are you tipping out of Dogs and Saints, by the way?
Probably Dogs.
Yeah, this one's a hard one because both teams, Saints. Pete has just commented. He is talking about Chad Warner. So, Chad Warner, let's see what his price is. He scored. Oh, the week before he only scored 41 against North Melbourne. That's rubbish. Um, his last round score was 86, break even on 13, 871,000. That's still quite expensive actually, but yeah. Pete, Chad Warner goes missing and Butters to be tagged by Jordan. Yes, good suggestion. Yes, I think that's the case as well too. Yeah, wouldn't bother Chad. Yeah, bother with Chad. Yeah, me neither. Um,
What's
yes,
the best
and
trade in targets in on Stat Center? We forgot to
on the
check.
stats. Oh yes, that's center. That's what I need to do. Good suggestion. While I'm doing that, who's gonna win, Jogs or Saints? Who did you tip?
Bulldogs.
Bulldogs. All right. I am gonna tip. Um, I don't know, Bulldogs. Um, St Kilda are also pretty good this year as well too. So it's hard to tell who's gonna win this 50-50. I think Dogs. And Easter Monday, while we get to our stat center,
Meow
is
meow.
Easter Monday. Your Hawks versus the Cats. Now, interestingly, guess what Smith averages against Hawthorn? Guess what his average is?
69.
How did you know? 69. He averages 69 versus Hawks, 6 games, no tons.
Fucking ant on me. Sorry, but swear.
Don't swear, we're on live here.
Sorry.
Um,
Ant.
oh, jeepers.
I
Um,
would say that. I'll say that back.
all
Oopsies.
right, so looking at the trade-ins this week so far on our stats. Oh, by the way, who you tipping, Hawthorn or Cats, by the way?
Well, that's a um, quick trade in.
What do you mean quick trade-in?
Like you didn't say who's the best trade in for them teams.
That's what I'm asking. Who you're trading in for? Pete has also mentioned maybe Newcombe shouldn't have a low break even after that game and has a good run. I'm only worried about the Hawks with Day out. Yeah, so that's a good point because with Day out, with Day playing, Day will cop the tag. But now that Day is out, it'll be interesting to see who they go with the tag. I had Newcombe not last year, but the year before when he had his breakout season. He was probably one of my best players that year because he went up a lot of cash and he was playing a lot of midfield time. Um, but I think there was only one time he got tagged, but he didn't really get tagged too much that year. But that's obviously they had all the other players as well to tag. So, but Newcombe, he does love to tackle, so he does like to tackle and he does quite well with the tackling. Um,
So is
for
Max
value,
Home.
for value, Pete also mentioned Taranto is a good pick under $900,000. Yes, so Tim also touched on this earlier as well. Interestingly, Tim's name's also Taranto as well too. So Tim Taranto, Tim Ashworth. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Your
No.
namesake. Um, who you want to get in for Hawthorn and Geelong players, by the way? So Newcomb's a good shout. Who else you all reckon you can get from Geelong? Max Holmes, if you haven't got Max Holmes. What else, Tim?
Uh, Probably Barney Smith, Myers.
Yep. Myers is a
Dangerfield,
quite decent up forward.
Dangerfield,
He usually gets hundreds as well up forward too. Myers he's quite
Dan,
and he's usually unique.
Dangerfield, mid forward.
Yep, Dangerfield's a mid forward now, which is good. And they'll be cheap. Yeah, this one's a hard one to pick. Who are you going to pick with this one? Because Hawthorn finally lost their first game.
Well, no brainer. Cats, I
Well,
think.
oh, it's hard because you changed your tip from Geelong. You tipped Adelaide last week. That's interesting.
Well, stuffed me up picking Melbourne too.
Yeah, Melbourne, Spud. All right. Let's have a look at the trading. This can't be right, surely.
What? In?
Sad. Uh, how do you
Hawley.
say his name?
Shard El Hawley.
Is that how you say it? I have no idea how to say it.
Yeah.
Sad. I haven't actually seen him play yet. Sad. Oh, Hawley. Hawley. Yeah, that can't be right. Surely he's not a number. He's the number one. He's so far 2,000 people have traded him in. He's the number one trading target already. Look, that 5 people traded him out already. That's crazy. Why would you trade him out if he's just a newbie? Anyway, Nick
That's what I
Dacos
said.
is.
Clayton Cleary and Gross. That's the people we're talking about.
Yep, that's what I'm talking about too. Cleary, he's got a break even of -20 this week. Look at that, -20. So he's going to go up a lot. Sad Haluli, Holly, break even -4. And what was the other one you talked about? Gross, 72, -14 break even. He'll go up as well.
What do you
Um,
trade Lindsay down to him?
ooh, yeah, that could work because um, Lindsay's 459,000, Gross is 321,000. Then you can make some money, and then you can upgrade someone to a primo. You could do a downgrade, upgrade type thing.
Yeah, but what? I mean, does it keep Callahan then?
Uh, depends if you want to trade Callahan up or if you want to trade another one person up. I'm thinking of getting Wicks out. I'm gonna go down and up. I'll get Taylor down and then go up. Pete just said, yeah, it looks right. Top two were my first picks, so it looks like he's saying he's going for Hooley and Dacos. Yeah, so I'm thinking of getting Cleary, and then I'm thinking of getting Wicks up to someone in the forward line, maybe like I don't know, someone that's unique, well not unique, but maybe like a Petrarca or something like that. Look at this, Tom Stewart, 256 people traded him in, and he's not even playing. Look at this, 256 people traded him in this week. That's weird.
Max, how much? How much is he now?
Holmes,
No, Stewart.
Stewart. Oh, let me go back down there. He is 805,000, and he's got a break of 104. So if he does play, he'll probably go down. I don't see him getting 100 when he plays because we're coming back from an
Barney
injury.
Vice.
Bias. Let's see what his break even is. Where
Probably
is
be
he? There
hit.
he is. He's got break even -28 this week, so he's going to make up more cash as well. He's going to be past. He's going to get past Perryman in 2 weeks. Now let's have a look at out. That's who traded. Who's look at this. Your man, DeConning, is getting traded out. 2.8 thousand people traded him out so far, just as he gets ruck status. Break even 87, so he's losing cash now. Freya got traded out. One person traded him in, 921, 3 traded him out, and Callahan is getting traded out. Oh, and interestingly, this Pryor, I'm surprised there was so much hype talked about Pryor. I avoided him this year. That's probably my best avoid because his averages 4 seasons, he's only averaged in the 40s for Brisbane. And just didn't think he was going to go that well. But This is who you traded out this week, O'Driscoll, Tim.
Yeah.
Um.
Who
Oh,
else is there?
oh, my bad. Oh, you're so yeah. I feel so bad. Yeah, no, you're right, Pete. Yeah, actually, the reason why Tom Stewart was actually out was because he had gastro, not injured. That was my bad. It comes up as an injury for some reason. So he was a late out because of gastro, not injured. Yeah. So
I knew
good,
that.
good pickup. You knew that, Tim. You didn't say anything. Oh, Tim, you you just let me dig myself into a grave, didn't you? Oh, that was funny. Yeah. So Tom
What grade?
Stewart. Uh, I was digging myself into a hole there. I thought Tom Stewart was injured. My bad.
No,
He was
no.
out with a gastro. That was that's the only thing about Geelong though, is they
Do you
have
know
so
what
many late
gastro
outs
is?
and the subs, which makes it hard. What's that?
Do you know what gastro is?
Yep, I do. Yeah, you got to
Go,
you throw up a lot. You don't want
go.
to. Yeah, not good. So who's gonna be your vice captain and captain this week, Tim?
No idea. Hmm.
I'm gonna go for Merritt again for my vice captain, and then I'll swing into a captain. Um, if Merritt, well, surely Merritt goes alright. If he doesn't, then yeah, I have to change, and I might trade in Brayshaw for captain. But
Trade
if I don't
in
trade him, yeah,
the midfield.
If I don't trade Brayshaw in, then I will upgrade a forward to another forward. But um, I want to try and get Daniel back into my forward line.
Well, yeah, let's take midfield.
Yep. What oh yeah, we should end up in a minute. We should finish up because it's already been an hour and you're you're yawning your head off. So yeah,
Yawning.
Geelong this week they got Easter Monday game. We got to play Easter Thursday, so we're going to have a whole almost a whole week off by the time you play your game. So we'll have played
Well,
3 days before you.
oh, did you check the coaches draft? Forgot about that.
Yep, I think I won that. Um, well, all the best with your team this week. Make sure you keep chatting. If you have any questions, you can write stuff down. Also, you can check the links in the Facebook and the groups as well. Check out the Brisbane Lions WA supporters group as well too. I will have a podcast throughout the week as well. I believe we're going to get a Brisbane Lions player on the podcast this week who was at the Gather round in Adelaide. He's going to tell us all about it as well this week, so that'll be quite good fun to listen to for the Brisbane Lions fans out there. Also, our fantasy podcast will be on again next week with Timba and myself with uh, more information about the week ahead and the preview as well as we did. Um, but it's good, nice and early throughout the week, so we've got plenty of time to get our trades and that done. Um, and yeah, all the best with Geelong, Tim, and all the best with Brisbane. Hopefully, we can stay undefeated.
Well, we know.
I hope so. But yeah, good luck to your teams. Hopefully, we can have another 21-22 score as well. That'd be good.
Sorry,
Um,
yawn.
yeah, you better head to bed. Yep, go Cats, go Lions, and have a good luck with the rest of the week. And thanks for joining in to all our viewers and also our comments and questions as well to keep up the good work all. And yeah, go Cats, go Lions.